Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So in today's video I am going to be building a house that I've called Mid-Century Starter, and this is actually the house that I'm currently playing in for my brand new The Sims 4 Get Famous Let's Play series, which if you haven't checked it out, I recommend giving it a look. It's pretty cool. And yeah, so this is Mid-Century Starter. It's technically not a starter home in price, but it's definitely a starter home in size and furnishings. So this is on the empty lot in Del Sol Valley. It's a 50 by 40 lot, which is huge. Normally, starter home lots aren't this big, and when I first started building this house, I was a little bit misled onto the size of the lot. Like, I didn't really think about it. And so I just started building, and I was like, wait a second, this house is going to be like way too big to be a starter home because it was such a big lot. I wasn't thinking. And yeah, so I downsized it pretty significantly. I mean, there's still a good amount of space here. There's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom and then a large living and kitchen area. So there's definitely still like a good amount of space, but it's a little bit closer to the size of an actual starter home. Unfortunately, because it's on such a large lot, the lot itself is almost 9,000 simoleons, which is pretty high. So because of course the larger the lot, the bigger the land. Just like in real life, it's going to cost more money. So it's not technically, you know, starter home price. However, if you want to play, first of all, it works perfectly on this lot in particular. With this empty lot, they left in like some trees and shrubberies and stuff. And so I wanted to build a house that was working with the existing landscape. So I didn't do any new landscaping at all. I moved the mailbox closer to the house, and that was about it. But in all honesty, if you like this house and you don't want it on such a huge lot, you can always place it from the gallery and just manually adjust where it is. And because I've placed it in the center of the lot, it should place on smaller lots just fine. You would just lose out on some of the trees and stuff, which honestly, that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so this is the house that I'm currently using for my Get Famous Let's Play. The first part came out yesterday, so good stuff. I actually haven't really played with Get Famous all that much. I did this speed build, and I recorded the first part of the series, and then I haven't played it since. Because there's currently a bug in Create a Sim where whenever you go into Create a Sim, your Sims age, which normally that's not supposed to happen. And hopefully they fix it soon, if they haven't already fixed it by the time this video comes out. So I haven't really felt comfortable playing with like any of my usual families because I don't want them to like age artificially. So yeah, haven't really done a whole lot with the pack, which is a little unusual because normally I jump right in. The other reason is that I came down with a cold over the weekend, and it's not been very good. I have to say, like, if you've never been pregnant and had a cold at the same time, most cold medicines you're not allowed to take when you're pregnant. So I'm just sort of suffering through without the assistance of basically anything. Like, I can take Tylenol and that's about it. So it's real fun. But in any case, when I was looking through some of the Create a Sim items when I was making my Sims, I did get very inspired to create a Sim for another video. And so I'm like looking at some of the items in the new pack. So I'm very excited to do that at some point. I don't know when. I'm not sure if I want to wait until after the Create a Sim bug is fixed, because they have said that they are working on fixing it, so that's good. But yeah, so if you follow me on Twitter, you probably will be able to guess what Sim I am thinking of making. And if you're not following me on Twitter, you totally should. I post fun tweets. Currently it's a lot of complaining about my cold, but normally I'm much more fun than that, I promise. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout too for more parts of my Get Famous series. It's 2 young adult Sims who are brother and sister, and basically their parents kicked them out and said, go make something of your lives. So they both want to be celebrities. One of them wants to be an actor, the other one wants to be an athlete, and it should be interesting. I have a feeling, because they're very different in personalities, even though they both want to be famous. One of them is much more introverted than the other, so I could see this causing some issues in the future. But yeah, so I definitely recommend giving it a shot and taking a look at it. It's something a little different from what I normally play with, and I'm actually playing with a male sim. I never play with male sims, but for this series I actually have a boy. So big surprise, there's actually a boy in my series. I think maybe the second time ever. I played with a guy sim in my Jungle Adventure series too, and that might have been the last time. So anyways, this is Mid-Century Starter. It's currently available for download on the Sims 4 gallery. You can get to it through either the link in the description box below this video, or you can search for it on the gallery using either my username, which is Mrs. Tomato 1018, or through the hashtag Mrs. Tomato 1018. And as always, there is no custom content. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can do so down below. I put up a new video 4 times a week. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.